Hey y'all, I'm back with my new books and to go over my June 2024 TBR list. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Books with Kimberly. Don't forget to like, comment, share my channel, and subscribe. Y'all, today I'm back and I bought some new books and some bookish items and I cannot wait to show those to y'all. As well as I'm here for some accountability. I have not read as many books as I wanted to in the month of June, so I'm going to go over the books that I'm currently reading and that I really want to read and complete in the month of June, and hopefully this will be some accountability for me so that at the end of the month I can come back with my June wrap up and can update y'all that I have read all of these books. We're going to see what happens. Let's get into the books that I purchased on my latest visit to Books A Million. The first book is one that I plan to read on Kindle Unlimited, but when I saw this cover in the store, I was just so excited and had to purchase it, and that is Curvy Girl Summer by Danielle Allen. I have recently discovered this author and have been enjoying her books. I am blind reading this book, which means I did not read the description of this book. I am strictly going off the cover, the beautiful cover, and the title being Curvy Girl Summer. It is giving hot girl summer vibes, but the curvy girl edition. And as a plus size woman, I absolutely love plus size representation in my romance, in any books that I am reading. So I am super excited to get into this one. The next book is right from the Marvel Universe, and that is Storm, Dawn of a Goddess by Tiffany D. Jackson. Y'all know I love me some Tiffany D. Jackson, and I do not say her name without saying this woman is a genius. So I cannot wait to read this book. As soon as I found out it was released, I definitely wanted a copy. And when I went into Books A Million and saw this sticker that it is autographed by the author, I was like, seriously? And y'all, the book is actually signed by Tiffany D. Jackson. So I feel like it was meant for me to go into that bookstore and give Books A Million my money. The last book that I purchased on my shopping trip was Blood at the Root by LaDarrion Williams. I absolutely wanted this book from the moment I found out that this book was being published. I actually have started this book, which I'll talk about a little bit later, but I was so excited to get my hands on this book by a new author, and I can't wait to share more details about this. Lastly, y'all know I love my bookmarks. I've graduated from using envelopes and folding pieces of paper, and so this bookmark says blessed, and this one says faith over fear. Just some affirmations as I continue to grow my faith. And I love these bookmarks. So let's get right into the books I'm reading this month. I definitely have Curvy Girl Summer by Danielle Allen on my TBR list for the month of June. So I am praying that I get through the other books I'm reading so I can start reading this one. Currently, I am actually reading a Danielle Allen ebook on Kindle Unlimited, and that book is After the One. Earlier this month, I finished The One by Danielle Allen, which is another book of hers based on a dating reality show. The main character of The One goes on a bachelor type show where it is 12 women, one bachelor who is this music producer, super gorgeous, and they're all competing to be the one. Book number 2, After the One, is a full novel, and it's a continuation of the couple that we got introduced to in book 1. This is my first time that I can recall where the romance novel has a book number 2 and the main characters of the first book are in this book, and you're continuing to see what happens as their relationship continues to grow. I will say it's not that fun and that excitement of being on the reality TV show in this second book, because it's after the reality TV show film, but there will be elements of it coming along. I just got to keep reading. So I'll let you know my rating of the one and after the one in my June 2024 reading wrap up. Another one of my current reads is Blood at the Root by LaDarrion Williams. I started this book on June 1st. I am listening to it on Audible, but I knew right away from chapter 1 that I wanted a physical copy of this book because this book has brought me so much joy. If you have tuned into my YA book number 2 series, I recently spoke about how I noticed that a lot of the YA fantasy books that I have been reading, they've written Black boy characters a certain way in these books, and I've been interested in reading about a male character who is the star of a YA fantasy novel, and particularly written by a Black male author. So LaDarrion did just that. This is the representation that I was looking for. So to have this story be told from the perspective of a young boy who discovers he has magic the same day his mother disappears, that anger, that angst, it's all within this young boy. And to me, it just really embodies a lot of the young men that I have come across. I have nephews, and I just feel like the fact that he loves listening to J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar is very reminiscent of my nephew. I love, love, love what I am reading. I will say that I have come to a pause in the middle because that just happiness of the representation of Black men is starting to kind of wane a little bit, and I'm ready for this book to really pick up and go there. This book has been called like a Black version of Harry Potter, and so it takes place at a magical HBCU, and a lot of the magic is explained in the classroom form. It's a lot of history on the Haitian Revolution. We talk about how magic goes back to Africa. There's hoodoo and voodoo mentioned in this book, and we also talk about how New Orleans has a huge culture of magic. And I just feel like it's a lot of information for me, and I'm wondering if maybe I would have started reading the physical book if I would be able to maintain it and understand it better and really be able to bring all of the knowledge together to really understand this magical system. But I definitely am going to finish this book, and because it is a trilogy, I will be adding it to my YA book number 2 fantasy challenge. Another book that I am currently reading is Stepping into a New Day, the Blessing series by Beverly Jenkins. This is book number 7 in the series, and I actually have book number 8. These are library books that I am renting, so I really need to get them read like now. This is my second time checking them out, so I definitely need to finish these books in the month of June. I still have not finished The Killing Moon by N.K. Jemisin, so this is another book that I need to finish. I have been reading it probably since the beginning of this year. I would love to have it finished by this summer, but it probably will not make my June wrap up. Let's get into some books that I really, really hope that I get to read in the month of June. They are definitely on my TBR list, but depending on how I finish my current reads will let me know if I'm able to get into these next couple of books. I've already spoken about Curvy Girl Summer, which I have not started. Another book that I really want to get into, especially because it is Pride Month, is A Little Kissing Between Friends by Chencia Higgins. I should be able to get to this one because I'm going to use an Audible credit and listen to it on Audible. So I can't wait to get into this one. I also want to read the next book in the Eisenberg Effect series, which is by Gray Huffington. Last month I read Luca. The next book is Lyric. So I really hope that I get to read the ebook in this month. Also, I really hope that I get to read I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend by Jessica Cage. This book was a recommendation by a viewer who is also my cousin. I heard this book is very spicy. It was spicy the first couple words I read in the ebook, so I hope I get to this one this month. If not, I definitely got to read it in July. Y'all, those are the books that I think I can manage to get done in the month of June. I had so many more on my list. I don't know why I think I can read like 10 books a month. I'd be happy when I can get 5. Yeah, I don't know why I think I can get this done. And today is literally the 23rd. We'll see what happens. But y'all, I am wishing y'all a happy reading month. And get down in those comments and let me know what books you're reading. And thank you again for tuning in to a Books with Kimberly video.